ईश्वरले संसारलाई यस्तो प्रेम गर्नुभयो आफ्नै एउटै पुत्रलाई हाम्रो निम्ति दिइहाल्नुभयो उहाँमाथि विश्वास गर्ने नाश हुने छैन सबैले अनन्त जीवन ईश्वरले संसारलाई यस्तो प्रेम
Hi, my name's Melinda Parker. I'm an Australian who's lived in India for 20 years and love this country, and lately I've got involved in a project that I'm really delighted about. It's a school project, and I'm the Honorary Director of Gyanankur Schools, and I want to tell you about Gyanankur. We have a school in a village that was started by the father of a good friend of mine, an Indian man. His driver asked him to start an English medium school in his village, and so he did. After a couple of years, I got asked to take it over and get involved and get the school running properly. And his granddaughter also got involved, and we've been working together on this school. We have children from 7 villages in a village called Kesnan village, just outside of Pune. 7 villages send 270 children up to 4th standard. And we also have 30 children from a children's home. We send buses out to each village because our vision is to provide access to children to quality education, and the transport makes a big difference to these rural kids. There's a huge need for development in rural schools around India, and we hope eventually to start even more rural schools. Our vision is actually to make a multipliable model of quality education at a low cost. It's a challenge financially. We've made a commitment to only have 35 children in a classroom. And we want to make our school quality by having it be a joyful and loving place. The children should be having fun. Every child should know that they're loved and precious. Every child is valuable, and we want to show that in our school. And we also are working on interactive learning and teaching for understanding, so the children really understand what they're learning and aren't relying on memorization and the rote methods that are very common here in India right now. In India today, millions of children still aren't getting to school for various reasons, especially children from disadvantaged backgrounds. Primarily for children from disadvantaged backgrounds. And of the children that do get to school, 80% are in government schools, and around India the government schools are struggling to provide quality. The teacher absenteeism rate is very high, and there's a lot of rote learning where the children aren't actually understanding what they're learning, and there's a lot of fear and intimidation, even beating. And even child abuse is happening in some schools. We are trying to help our teachers change and run their classes differently, manage the children without fear and intimidation, and make sure the children are understanding what they're learning. Research has shown in India that a lot of children aren't actually anywhere near at the level where they should be. With the government school situation, this is understandable. What we're trying to do is develop a grassroots model that can be multiplied, and also that we can take out and even invest back into government schools and help them improve. So our vision for the future is that we'll be a beacon school and a resource centre that we can invest and back into other schools and train and serve other schools and help the quality come up. We also want to have more schools. Already we've started our second Gyanankur school called Eon Gyanankur, which is in the city of Pune, in a partnership form with a developer and with a local educational institution. That's grown from 40 to 500 children in 1 year. 65 children are from slums, and we hired a couple of social workers to go out and actually recruit these children from very low income families and let them know they're welcome in our school. These families would normally not even approach a school like ours. They would think they weren't welcome and couldn't afford it. But we've provided sponsorships for these children.
I like this school is very nice. My father said you can study where this school supposes 10th standard now. You can study till 10th standard. I like this school very much.
We have also a vision for community development. So we want to go back into the communities, especially the struggling communities that our children come from, and see development happen. We've sent some farmers for training in organic farming. We've started a literacy class in a slum for some of the mothers who never went to school. And we hope to start a sewing workshop. This is just a beginning, but this is part of our vision, is to serve the community. How can you help? Well, people can help. You can come as a volunteer. Come as a volunteer just to serve, to help with the children, run sports, singing classes, help us put on a concert. If you have community development skills or health training, primary health care, or maybe you're a specialized teacher, you can come and help us train our teachers in working with children with learning disabilities, how to do circle time. We can use experienced educationists for short-term volunteer time to train our teachers. We also need funds, of course. We need monthly regular donors. Our income does not meet our expenses right now. Even though we're trying to keep things simple and really get the essence of quality education, we're running at a deficit each month, and regular monthly donors would help us a great deal. We also have a need for assets, computers, books, and we want to buy land and actually build one model school in a village nearby where we can even do an environmentally friendly, child-friendly building with some organic farming. So we need finances for that. We also need donations of actual books, library books. We're trying to foster a love of reading, and we really, it's hard to build a good library. Books here, there are some books that are published in India that are great. We've researched that are affordable, but we need a lot more. We also need fundraisers in other nations who can just connect with people in that country and help raise funds for us while we're busy here at the grassroots doing the running of the school. It would really help to have people in other nations to help fundraise for us. Thanks for listening.